Welcome to a Genesis Project podcast on calculating and finalising module marks in SITs. When mark grade entry or import is completed for all assessment components, the user can calculate the overall provisional module result. This is done by pressing the Calculate Module Results button. And confirm. The calculation of results is shown in the message box, and any errors would also be indicated here. Then click Return to Selected Module. After the provisional module results have been calculated, the user can view the results by pressing the View Module Results button. This opens a new screen which shows the module results, marks or grades according to the module mark scheme. We will now deal with finalising module results. Following calculation of the provisional results, the marker may choose to amend the provisional marks and correct any omissions or errors. The marker may enter and re-enter provisional marks and grades and calculate and recalculate provisional module results as many times as is necessary. To finalise module results, click on the Return to Selected Module and then the Finalise Module Results button. In this particular example, the results are shown anonymously, as the results of the annual anonymous exam are also shown. Results can be finalised either by clicking on the Finalise All button and finalise page by page, or where the results for an individual student need to be finalised. This can be done on a case-by-case basis. For example, here this particular student has got a qualified fail as their overall module result, even though they have a mark of 41. This is because the result for the annual exam is 39.40. SITS does not round marks up or down at component level. If the academic decision was that the result for this particular student should be changed to 40, then you would click on the Finalise button. Copy All will copy the grades into final grades. Here an amendment can be made. The final grade here will now become a pass, and the results need to be recalculated. The results will still show a provisional grade of qualified fail and an overall final grade of a 3rd. A note should be added indicating why a grade change has been made. Once this has been done, the Confirm button should be pressed. A green banner will indicate that the result was agreed successfully, and at this point you can return to the student list. An asterisk will now be indicated in the final column to show that this particular student has received a final overall result. Once again, this result can be amended by clicking on the Undo button. If a student receives 0 for an exam or assessment component, SITS will automatically enter AB for this. An opportunity is then given to finalise this student's particular results. It is very unusual that a student remains on this grade The vast majority of absences are explained and another grade is awarded to the component and to the module. The grades of PD and AOR may only be awarded following approval by the suitable authority, for example, the Senior Lecturer or Dean of Graduate Studies. In this particular example, I will change the AB to PD and recalculate. A note should be added indicating the reason why the grade has been changed from AB, absent. In this particular instance, permission has been given by the senior lecturer for the student to defer. Then continue should be clicked. In this particular example, the student has two resits. They will reset the term test and the exam marked anonymously. This is shown at the bottom of the screen. No changes can be made to these reassessments. Then click Continue. And then return to Student List. Student cases are dealt with individually on a case-by-case basis until the staff member has finalised all individual cases and is ready to finalise the rest of the marks. The staff member finalising a student's mark must, of course, always apply sound academic practice and judgment and adjust marks and grades according to their knowledge of the individual student's performance and circumstances and follow the college and course rules. To finalise the rest of the student marks, click on the Finalise All button. This must be done page by page, and 10 students are indicated per page. It is, of course, possible at any stage of the process to go back and undo any of the marks. Once all marks have been finalised, resits for any student are indicated here on the second line underneath the student by either a 2, indicating this is their second attempt at a particular assessment component, or if permission was given to defer, by a 1. In this particular example, the term test, shown here by 2 question marks, must be reset. In this example here, both the term test and the annual exam must be reset. This concludes the podcast on calculating and finalising module marks in SIPs. Training supports. In addition to podcasts, we also have user guides, quick guides, which are one-page guides, one-on-one training if necessary, and extra information on our web pages. Follow-on queries with regard to assessment should be directed to Dimitri Paraskevas, paraskd@tcd.ie, telephone 4413.